Virgo, so we got a lot to talk about. Look, you have the Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands. This right here is about how um, you Virgos really are doing your own thing around this time. As it is that I said before, you're doing your own thing, okay? I really don't see you Virgos really being pressed or feeling pressure to get to know someone. I'm really seeing that you Virgos are doing your own thing, and you'll talk to people whenever it is that you want to, pretty much. Yes, a lot of people are interested in you, like I've been talking about, but a lot of you Virgos are not really necessarily jumping on the offers. I just see, right, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands. I actually see a lot of you Virgos walking away from it, which is contrary to what those people think that you would do, right? Five of Swords, you're surprising a lot of people around this time, because you Virgos actually are surprising people with how you are very much so adapting to your experiences, right? And listen, with no ego, I'm just seeing a lot of you Virgos are walking away. And we're going to get into as to why, because the Devil and the Queen of Cups is about how, because relationships hasn't really been our strong suit, right? It hasn't been our strong suit. We want a person who's legitimately in love with us, that trusts us, that we can trust as well, and that we can love as well, right? As long as us Virgos have our heart in the correct place. And we haven't really found that. We found people who don't understand us, don't want to take the time to understand us, waste our time. And for the most part, love is hard for us Virgos, because we can ask for what it is that we want, and people still won't understand a lot of times. So the Hierophant now is about how, so with us, again, we're kind of in solitude right now, you know, doing our own thing. Some people are not physically coming outside. And even if you are, it's very much so with the purpose. It's not necessarily coming outside the house just to come outside. It's much more with the purpose, right? You have to actually go somewhere. The Seven of Wands is about how, the Seven of Wands is because a lot of you Virgos remember the hostile behavior that a lot of people give to you. And like I said before, when it comes to Virgos, a lot of people are confused as to whether or not they're coming or going, you know? The idea that one minute they, right? The Five of Pentacles explains it all. The idea that, you know, I just see that a lot of you Virgos are kind of fed up with people really not people not really embracing what they really want, and lying to themselves and being fickle, and, you know, going after what's hot and what's trendy right now. So oftentimes us as Virgos, we end up getting overlooked, or people who come to us end up being quite confused, because it's like they like us, but at the same time they want to chase after that what's trending as well, right? So it's like for everybody else, what it seems like is everybody else, they can show effort, right? As soon as it comes to you Virgos, now all of a sudden the effort is cut short. Now it's like they don't want to show effort anymore, and they're expecting you Virgos to do the hard work. And the Knight of Cups represents, again, I just see a lot of us Virgos being like, nah, you know, again, having some options, but not necessarily really pouncing on those options per se, right? And the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands represents people trying to figure out, well, why are you not talking to them? That's what other people are trying to figure out, that is kind of giving you those options. And what they don't know is that a lot of you Virgos have been through quite a lot, you know? So a lot of people, you're really getting a lot of people to kind of second guess their own confidence. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. I want to get this right. The Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, Four of Swords. So this is about how, again, us as Virgos, right? So the Queen of Swords represents these people trying to rack their brain, trying to figure out, like, why don't you want them? And again, they don't know you. So They don't really know the experiences, Virgo, that a lot of you have had to go through. And then you have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands, right? They don't know that a lot of us Virgos have had to go through a lot of crazy stuff with people that we trusted and that we loved. But for some odd reason, those people found it to be a good thing to get us on our nerves and to get us stressed and to get us to feel down about our confidence, as if that's not bad enough, as if, you know, a lot of us don't struggle with that enough, right? Growing up, coming up. So now we understand, hey, you know, people are doing this for spite, and we know this. Now that a lot of us Virgos can prove this, we're out. So the Four of Swords now represents, so again, you Virgos us Virgos are very much so going to pounce on those options when we get a chance, if and when we get a chance. Sometimes some of us don't necessarily want to be with anybody. Sometimes Virgos just stay by themselves. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.